Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Endless Legend 2. Now, you know I'm going hard into the credits, into the opening videos. They've got some front-loaded stuff, which is kind of interesting, and I kind of want to capture it and run it here.
I'm Derek. Everyone here at Amplitude Studios is excited to share the world of Saida with you.
Right.
The game is still in development.
Thank you, Derek.
So what you're playing isn't final. Over the past months,
I really enjoy this sort of art and cutscenes.
Expanded based on feedback from players, including insiders and demo participants.
Excellent.
In the next few months, that process will continue with your help. Right now, work is underway to improve the UI for smoother navigation, enrich the art, expand and rebalance gameplay for more depth and variety, and enhance the AI to be smarter and fairer.
Right.
During early access, tell us what you enjoyed, what surprised you, and where we can improve, whether it's gameplay, bugs, or other details. Your feedback is invaluable and helps shape the game's future.
Okay, cool.
So, jump in, have fun, and welcome to Endless Legend 2.
Now, I think this is going to run straight into an intro cutscene. We might come back to that and talk about Derek's intro, because I like that.
I have been many things.
Have you now?
God.
Oh!
Wanderer.
Right.
But the names I have had are
Look at these monster designs. I love it. What a fantasy setting. Destroyer.
I carry a searing flame that has
No, it looks like elf ears to me.
extinguished, and an iron mantra that cannot be broken
Got a few things in your back there, mate.
will soon be over. The unfortunates will suffer, but this was never their world alone.
Oh,
That which was forgotten will be remembered.
words.
That which was
Loud noises.
be freed. That which was wrong will have its vengeance.
Okay. I mean, look, if you're a fan of the series, maybe that meant something to you. And that's not to say I'm not a fan. In fact, just then, I had to jump into Do Not Disturb mode because I'm getting messaged by people when I booted it up. Apparently, there's a few fans in my friends list that are happy to see me playing this, so that's cool. Games in active development, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So, regarding Derek's intro, that was his name, I hate early access because it's something that conceptually is fair play. The idea, you know, the elevator pitch of early access, and the whole reason we all let it into the gaming scene in the first place is because it seems like a good idea. And what it is in current year, in big 2025, is this perverted, predatory, abused system more often than not. And we let slide a lot of the soft abuse, which it turns out to be like majority of early access, if only because it's not the worst example, and to the point where most early access games are absolute crap. However, having a mission statement from your studio head and trying to make an effort to explain where you're at and what you're doing, making an attempt to broach that gap goes a long way with me and sort of dissuading me from thinking it's a scam. Doesn't hurt that Endless Legend is very high profile. So, a little bit more for intro. It is Amplitude Studios, who have been around the block for a long time. The Endless series is kind of their big thing. Endless Legend, Dungeon of the Endless, whatever else. Endless Space. Dungeon of the Endless I played a bit of. But they've, in recent years, they've kind of shit the bed a little bit. They, for the longest time, had a really good handshake agreement with Sega, of all people, as a publisher, right? Sort of on the back of the Creative Assembly Sega relationship, Total War, that sort of stuff, right? Now, times are changing. Sega's obviously refocusing. I don't presume to know the back end, but Amplitude is with Hooded Horse this time around, who are the big up-and-comers for exactly what this is. Niche, strategy, more hardcore games in that indie to AA space. I love Hooded Horse. I'm probably going to play through their whole backlog this sale just because I can play whatever I want when things are on sale. I didn't play a lot of Endless Legend 1, which is a shame. I should. I'm sure I'd love it. Maybe I'll go back and compare it, similar to what we've done with Mars Horizon. But know that this is a Fantasy 4X, and it seems to be really well beloved by many. And the hope that this is a return to form for Amplitude, because their last few releases, especially with their Sega partnering, the Dungeon of the Endless remake renewal was poorly received because it had a lot of, how do I say this without offending people? Big corporate money, top-down HR type influences putting a finger on the scale, and that shit didn't fly. They fumbled a couple of other releases. So look, the hope is that this is the second coming of Amplitude Studios. I really hope so, because I like the original Endless Dungeon of the Endless, or whatever it's called, Endless Dungeon. Okay, that's the setup. Tutorial, normal game. Can I check my settings? Because we went in cold. All right, look, fantastic sounds good, and we're running at 1440. Let's do tutorial, because I don't know what I'm doing. Again, 4Xs are for me, but I have this cheeky thing called a channel that cuts into a lot of my time. So, if you want to see a big playthrough of this, let me know. We'll do 100 episodes if it's well received, right? But I love investing in these large things. Like Terra Invicta, I talk about that all the time. Another Hooded Horse game. One of my favorites. Obscure enough that it gets a lot of traction on the channel when I play it. Who knows, maybe we would get traction with this. So, I'm sure I'll love it, but I don't know anything about it. Ooh. And that was the end of everyone. No? Just a splash. Okay, right. I thought that was gonna kill everyone. Months pass. In the aftermath of the Starfall, the kin of Sheridan, well, Derek mentioned Sheridan in the intro, are scattered and impoverished. However, they are a faction of proud warriors who still remember their origins among the stars. Now it is time to come together and rebuild. Okay, what a bloody... I'm squinting. Is this an edgy haircut lady? Oh, you're not beating the claims there, Amplitude. All right, no, let's give it a go. All right, Hadra. Hadrada. I have grim news for the kin. Seneschal Hallis has died of his wounds after the storm and the quake. Oh, okay. So we was King's faction. Very good. We lost a good soldier and a good friend. So am I being recalled to active duty at my age? Well, I swore an oath and I stand by it, but it feels like the Starfall was a message. Like Sideheart is angry with us. It's a strange planet, Hadrada, and full of mysteries. But is this all like glowing stuff? Are you sort of future tech Vikings or something? I don't know. But that's tomorrow's problem. Today we need shelter and supplies. Right, General. I'll muster whoever I can get to work. Found your capital city, $200. All right. So, hang on. So did they get hit by the comet? Did they come out of the comet? I'm a bit confused. Okay. You have to build your empire while facing other rivals. Let's start by finding a nice place to found your capital city. Right. Left click my army. All right. This is your army panel. Army is currently 2 units of, what is this? Legionaries. Okay, they look pretty cool. I like them. Square rectangle shields. On the map is represented by the most important unit. Here, a legionary visually made up of several pawns. Okay, sure. Army movement points. We've got 3 movement points. I understand that. Turns deplete, blah, blah, blah. Got it. Cool. You can hold right click, press while hovering over titles to see, over tiles to see how far your army goes. Okay. Oh no, don't let, okay. You can hold it, but just don't let go. They look pretty cool. I like these little forests. Bit of motion. That's sick. End turn. For a better map, you can mouse wheel out. Yeah. CO Mav. So this suburb has a name already. Illuminated tiles show your current vision over the terrain. So you're able to see others' armies. Shaded fog of war. Okay, sure, got it. You may have noticed each territory has fixed frontier delineated perhaps by a line of dashes. Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay, right. Right. Oh, it might be a bit more like Northgard. Oh, don't get too excited, Scarlet. That's a great way to get me excited at a dinner party, is mention Northgard. Note that a territory camp can always contain only one single city or camp. Ooh. You can click this button, toggle on and off resources. Ooh. That's handy dandy. Let's leave that on for the moment while I'm figuring this out. Founding your capital city. Yeah. Okay, so this is pretty standard fare, right? It's going to get the surrounding tiles. Why is it going to get that one? Ideally, the capital should be founded in the middle of tiles providing multiple resources. Oh, you know what? That might be suggesting where I build it. Oh, wow. We're just going to log everything. Bugger me. Okay. A few buildings and a palisade is hardly an empire, but is an important start. It's time for Shaparenko and the newly reappointed Seneschal Hadrada to rebuild. Well done. We have a roof, though little else. And I have not heard from Rachel since the Starfall. It's time for sweat and hard work, but that's part of what we're good at. Okay, look, it's a tutorial. Don't overthink it, Scarlet. But I'm like, did your entire empire got wiped out by that thing, and yet the rest of the world's perfectly intact? I don't know. Don't worry, Rachel will show up. He's too ornery to die. Build one district of any type. Pending instruction in the city. Okay. Click on the city. Exploited tiles. City view. Every turn, your city and all the foundation tiles will exploit. So this is standard fare for a 4X. Okay, that's fine. Let's turn this shit off. I've changed my mind. How do I... Yields. How do I turn it off? How do I turn it off? I think... Oh, maybe because I'm in city mode? Maybe... Yeah, okay, that's fine. The city is a district. Hall is a district. A structure that holds resource bonuses to the exploited... That adds resource bonus to the exploited terrain it sits on. Oh, right. So these things are not native. They're inherent because of the city district structure. Okay. City production is up here. That sounds pretty good. I can figure that out later. This is industry production. Again, pretty 4X standard fare. Let's extend your city by starting the most construction of a new district. I'm just adding too many words in here. Must be built on... Most districts must be built on foundation tiles. Click on one of the foundation tiles. Okay, this one will do. So, click on a district type. Oh, is that these down here? Communal habitations. Works. Oh, this music's alright. Keep. Alright, well, hang on. We've got pretty good production. And what's this do? Level up when surrounded by 4 districts. +1 population slot on the population. No, I don't... Let's get this. Let's get a works. Construction queue. Industry production will be used to build the district. That makes sense. 0 out of 86. It's going to take a couple of turns. I understand. Science production. That's the swishy blue. Blue is science. I get that. That makes sense. The science production from cities is aggregated at the empire level. Okay. So it gets all added together. Besides science... Oh, what's... Oh, that's just doing a thing. Cannot be stored either. This is always lost... Or always be invested. Okay, so click on the science tab. Okay, what do we got? Oh, don't mouse wheel. Whatever you do. Society. Oh, does mouse wheel just... Okay, so it's linear-ish. 2, 3, the years of toil, the years of invention, years of reckoning. Oh, the years, plural. These are ages. I understand. Science, researching, technology. Yep, cool. You're currently in the first technological era. To guide your choices, era always decide into 4 domains. For a science cost, you can research technologies. Yep, I understand. Very good. It's time to make your first choice. Click on a technology. Why are you highlighting that one? Is it the one you recommend, is it? This technology is recommended by your advisor. What about this one? That's also recommended. Hang on, what's this? Scientific charter. Oh, I like that art. How pretty is that? Levers and claws, screws and rays, let the commoners play. Archimedes the Seer. Okay, that's original. Improves the rewards from curiosities. Okay, sure, let's do that. Several technologies can be queued. I'm not that worried, to be honest. You'll warn me when I need to. Pending instruction in city. Right click to leave a screen. Pending instruction. Click on one of the city tiles or on the city pin to continue the tutorial. You mean this? Right. Okay. Food production. Food is produced. Yes, 8 per turn. Food cannot be stockpiled and is immediately used in your city in different ways, probably for growth, right? Automatically consumed each turn by populations of the city. Then excess is put to city's growth. This is the growth bar. I see. Turns to grow from 1 to 2 populations. Good. Again, this is all standard fare. I know I might be going slow, but that's because I'm slow. So just slow down, all right? Managing your population is above all a quick way to modulate your city's economy. Yep, okay. Each population brings its own bonuses to the city. You can mouse over your kin of Sheridan. Okay. This is base effect on the city. Oh yeah, what's he bloody doing? +2 industry on artisans. Artisans. Okay. Moreover, citizens, artisans, and scribes are the 3 vocations to which populations can be assigned. Each vocation grants a different bonus to your city per population assigned. Okay, that sounds good. By changing the vocation, you can easily reorient your city production. Drag and drop your population. All right, let's put him in the citizens. So we're going to get more food. We've gone up to 12. It's going to increase our growth. You may notice that some population vocations negatively impact your city approval, but other elements like certain districts or improvements will also increase it, I guess. Current level of approval, content, has no impact on your city. As you can see, yeah, mousing over it. Nope. Citizens, -3. This guy's got the shits. Why is that? Do you just not like being an artisan? Oh, right. If I put people to work, they crack the sads. Oh, but they like being scribes, apparently. However, a high level will increase food and industry. Okay. Remember, give your armies orders, queue up structures and units. Yep, Bonza, let's go. Oh, that's my army that founded the city. Excellent. Can I tell you to auto-explore? Skip. Remove forest. Guard. Recuperate. Well, you aren't scouts, so I guess that makes sense. Next army. Previous army. Okay, when you're ready, click end turn. Are you out of movement? You are not. 1. Jesus. That music took me... That threw me, that music. Oh, I can split up his turn as well. That is excellent. That is excellent. End turn. Okay. Instruction on your city. Right. Yes, click it. Dust. Ah, now dust is like this meta currency in a way across all the Endless games. They have Endless in their name. They have dust as a currency. I know that much. It's always different, but, you know, it's still a consistent wink at the fans. The most precious resource on Cider. It can also be exploited by your cities and is stockpiled at the Empire level. Among a wide variety of uses, you will discover dust enables a buyout of the element at the very left of the construction queue. Buyout. Oh, right, so whatever I'm currently constructing. So, like, if I... The city grows. There we go. So we finished the works. Yeah, so it's gold. It's just money. Okay, cool. A meta currency that is beyond the constraints of your society. The citizens turn their thoughts from mere survival to trade and work. The leaders must now decide the next steps for the empire they are rebuilding. I can hear it on the streets. Hadrada. Less crying and coughing, more chatting and laughing. Life returns to normal. It's a good feeling, but we still have a planet to pacify if we want to secure our future. Yeah, okay, so you're like aliens or something? Pacify, good choice of words. Let's look beyond our walls, find allies in the region who could join our ranks, and find Rach. Okay, cool. Click the pin. Unit recruitment. Click on the units tab. Like districts, units are required in the construction queue. Okay, standard fare. Sentinel. Is that thing right? Is he riding a battle pig? Is he legit riding a battle pig? That is okay. That's okay for me. Select it 2 times. Unit recruitment, industry overturns, drag and drop, army upkeep. Units recruited also cost upkeep. You can see that down the corner here. While keeping an eye on your dust stocks. Oh, they use dust upkeep. Oh. So Garen's Rest has given me $12, and they're costing me $12. Okay. It's now time for you to make contact with the native minor faction. Villagers can create roaming armies that may attack you at some point to limit this risk, but also for economic benefits, you should think about pacifying these villages. One village should not be too far away within your city's territory. Got it. Understood. Right-click the village. I don't see the village. I might just go look for it. Let's go have a squiz. Oh, you're out of move? Tough. Within your city's territory. Minor faction discovered. Oh, there they are. Parley. The village elder can give you a quest. The once completed will pacify the territory's villages of the minor faction at once. Okay, good. Note that other actions will become available later to pacify one village at a time if needed. Click on the Parley interaction. Look at this dude. He looks cool. Might be a bit hard to see out of that helmet. You trespass on Solask Imperial land, kin of Sheridan. Fail to salute, and my battalion will be forced to search you for contraband, which will be forfeited for the Empire as tribute. There are no markings of your claim here, Commander. In fact, this looks less like an Empire than a campsite, belonging to a gang of highway robbers. How dare you address me so, peon? Imperial pikes, you are dismissed. I will deal with this cretin alone. Peon? Cretin? We have nothing more to discuss, Solask. Count yourself lucky we do not draw our weapons here and now. Wait, let me explain. Discipline is slipping. Belief in our imperial glory fades. They must see that Solask's strength is no laughing matter. Show them that and earn my favour. You're not the first trespassers to saunter across our sovereign lands. Some are persuaded to salute and some cough up tribute. But those who refuse, my pikes will see them punished. So we shore up your troops' morale with a display of respect for your heritage in return for good relations with the Imperial Pikes and what else? First take care of the insolent peons, then I'll see to a suitable reward. Okay, destroy trespassers. Okay, we'll do that. Sure. Have you accepted a pacification quest? Engaging in battle? Is that these blokes down here? Righto. Well, let's fuck them up. I'm out of move. All right. Here we go. Next, the battlefield. Now, this will be interesting. This will be make it or break it for me because I get a little bit skeptical about these combat systems where you turn into a turn-based thing within a 4X. 4X is already complex enough. I'm alright with a hex smashing into a hex. So we will see if this is actually value add or just filler. It's a delimited, but they really like that word. Your units spread out across tiles, shaded with your empire's colour. Deployment phase. Your armies are listed on the left-hand side. Theirs are listed. You can select your units. Click on manual battle. Okay. So it auto-deploys my troopers. That's them. They're like archers. Okay, left-click your units to take control. Oh look, they got glowing balls. Statistics. I've got all these statistics that I don't care about. That's fine. I also have these passives I don't care about. That's fine also. Each round, select a unit and give them orders. Why is this flashing? Defend. Give orders to all your units until the round. Yeah, go kill him. Cannot be done with enough movement points. Like that, you reckon? Select next unit. Am I supposed to defend? Give orders to all your units. I'm pretty sure I did that. Oh, there you go. Seek enemies. Keep giving orders to your units each round and hunt your enemies. Okay. Let's kill them. Oh, they're like monkey men. Made it like a monkey scream. Note that all units except range share the ability of zone of control. Okay, right. Again, you're starting to blur genres and overburden an already very complex game with, you know, RPG turn-based tactical combat. Where you going, you bloody sooks? I mean, look, it's smooth, man. Animations, everything, very smooth. I like it. I got dust. I killed the dudes. Minor faction assimilation. Done. Click on Solisk. Assimilate. Glory days. My congratulations, Imperial Pike General Natalia Shapensko. I understand the trespassers found your soldiers sufficiently persuasive. Okay, yep, cool. The Solisk were impressed by the kin armies and are eager to ally themselves. An unexpected bonus is the appearance of Yui Raksh, who was scouting. Yep, cool. Reporting for duty, General. Bowstrings dry, eyes sharp. Alright, Yui. With fresh allied troops and a veteran leader, we'll see it all sleep better. Okay, yep, cool. Next time someone asks what the future brings, General, I'll tell them the king. Yep. Okay, sure. This is just the beginning. The guiding experience is ending here for free roaming from now on. Okay, this is just the beginning. So, is that it? I'm off the leash now and you're gonna let me bloody go? Excellent. Cool. Isn't this okay, so that's the city, that's fine. Where's Yui? There he is. Can I make him go over here and join that unit? Yes, now they're a big army. Okay, we got lock slots. Excellent. And then we got these blokes over here. I don't love these UI elements. They're not really intrusive enough. Solisk. Solisk. Hang on. Assimilation effects. Assimilation effects. I guess I've already got them assimilated as well. Sure. Auto explore. That's the button we were looking for. End turn. Now what's going on? I've got a cutscene. Okay. Spoiled.
We came from the stars. The Sheridan.
Right, I figured that.
The right hand of Empress Elevus. Garen led the tattered remnants of our fleet here, order to find a new home.
Okay.
Yet this world has not been welcoming. Terrors in the oceans, scuttling horrors on the isles.
Ah.
We were tested, but never swayed from our task.
I get a feeling that this plays when you pick a character. Oh, I like this. This music's good.
With Garen's courage and Garen's steel, I will rebuild the kin anew.
Yeah, I'd rather not play as you though.
Stars and the strength of the chosen. We will fight to ensure that Sayada is not a staging post, but our true home.
Alright. So you've got sort of space technology, but you still use swords and that. That's kind of cool. The missing youth, 20 winters have passed since the mantle of leadership fell on General Shaparenko, yet she could remember no harder time. The devastation of the storms have scarred many kin, and the ensuing starfalls have stirred ancient memories of their own times travelling the heavens. Sermons are more evangelic, congregations greater, and canticles sung with unrecalled zeal. Okay, I kind of like that they're sort of a bit churchy. Garen's legend burns brighter than ever, with many kin desperate for their lost leader to return from the wilds and relight the path. For their leader of the kin, it is a testing time. Seneschal, I pray you disturb me for good reason. I have a lot on my mind. For good reason, yes, but my news is troubling. Spit it out then. I hear enough riddles from the chaplains. Prisia is missing, slipped past the patrols. Another one determined to retrace the great commander Garen's footsteps, no doubt. One of our most promising youths, but she's too impetuous. Do I hear a soft spot in your voice, General? Perhaps, but no matter. Blah, 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 blah. Search the mosaic halls. Empire summary. Click this button to access and review what Okay, cool. So what we're going to do before we wrap up is we're going to save this game. Right? And I don't know, we'll call it like Toot Channel. Just so I don't lose track of it. And what I want to do real quickly, I'd love to check all the other species out. I really would. But what I'm going to do is... Coming soon, create faction. Oh my god, don't even click on them. Kin of Sheridan. I'll just click just to see. Okay, they're all fully realized, right? But if I go play and start, is it going to play me that cutscene straight away? I wonder. Yep, this is the same thing, right? We came from the stars, blah blah blah.
We came from the stars.
Mate, look at that memory. Forge a new home. We kin of Sheridan have suffered in this world. Begin your legend. I've got pig riders. Yui Ratch, I started with him. Can I remove a forest? Found capital, right? Let's click that. I'm just curious if it's going to give me like that mission tree. Oh, whatever, auto explore. What's going on here? It wants me to probably build a district or something. Yeah. Do a technology. That's fine. That's excellent. Oh, I already have that one maybe. Okay, yeah. Reach monsoons. Okay, so maybe there is a story, but it's only through the tutorial? Interesting. I'm not sure. Not sure what to make of that. Anyway, I was curious if they all had their own sort of narrative or what have you. Okay, cool. Well, let me know if you want to see some more. I enjoyed what little I got through of this. It's, you know, dusting off a new 4X. You gotta go gentle so you don't miss anything. Fortunately, it's not really doing much different. It's all pretty streamlined. It's doing the combat, you know, the zoom in turn-based combat, but that's pretty standard fare as well. There's a lot here. I can't really say or speak to how much it's changed since the first game though, because, you know, I don't have a huge background, but I'm willing to check that out too. Anyway, at long last, we'll wrap it up. Let me know if you want to see some more. Otherwise, I might just leave it there for the time being and I'll catch you guys on the next one.